Hey everybody, Randy Walker, WorldTennisMagazine.com. Let's go to the US Open Tennis Championships, USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Let's go. Okay, we're outside of the front entrance here to the US Open and going to give you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes tour of the grounds, etc. Can't take any match footage because it's against USTA rules, but we'll give you some little glimpses of what it's like to be on site at the US Open Tennis Championships. Okay, we're inside the grounds of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center for the 2023 US Open. Let's have a look around.
Don't forget the US Open official magazine.
Arthur Ashe Commemorative Garden. What a spectacular vista here on the grounds of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. This is court number 4, and this is one of my favorite courts on the grounds. It's the farthest west court on the complex. Got Grand Central Parkway just right behind me. Court 5 behind me, which is kind of one of the outer show courts, which is kind of intimate and fun. And obviously next to Court 6 and Court 4. Behind me is the Lavazza coffee stand, and I have to say this is just such a great example of product sampling because Lavazza, I was introduced to Lavazza coffee here at the US Open and had it here for the first time, loved it, and now I am an avid Lavazza coffee drinker, order it all the time online, drink it every day, and it's all because I first started drinking it here at the US Open. Very cool spot to chill out and have an Aperol Spritz. Of course, you have to have your Amex radio, which you can put on your ear here and listen to the ESPN commentary of the matches. All you have to do is show your American Express card and get a radio. So the great trick that I learned this year at the US Open is to take the N or the W train from 59th Street and Lexington Avenue, Southwest Ave in New York City, and change here to Pearl Plaza and get on the 7 train. You just jump off the train and then the other side of the track is where the 7 is, so pretty easy transition. Gotta give props to US Open sponsor La Roche-Posay, who are giving out all sorts of free sunblock, which is certainly needed, and it is SPF 60. My skin doctor says I should be wearing SPF 50, so even better. Alright, here it is, the last row in Louis Armstrong Stadium. This is the northeast corner. This is where I usually like to head to during a big match, because you usually find seats here. me is Court 10, which is one of the great outer courts here at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Of course, got the shadow of Arthur Ashley. So beside Court 10, right next to the Court of Champions monument, and here's a whole bunch of ivy that is growing up the walls here on the east side of the stands on Court 10. And I remember the USTA president, Slew Hester, in 1978 talking about the move from the West Side Tennis Club to the USTA National Tennis Center here in Flushing Meadows, that he would plant some ivy and watch tradition grow, since it was such a tradition at the West Side Tennis Club at Forest Hills, and now there was going to be, all that tradition was going to be broken, but let's plant some ivy and watch tradition grow. And certainly, since 1978, the tradition here at the USTA National Tennis Center has certainly grown, and there's the ivy to prove it. Right there is the entrance to the media center, and right here where these red tents are is where the media garden is, and right beside here by court number 6 here, there are these benches under these beautiful trees for some shade, and it's a great place to just chill out, and you can pull out your draw sheet and schedule and figure out what court to go to next. So this is a really nice little quiet, cool place on the west side of the grandstand, which is a nice little place to just chill out, cool off, a little piece of mind. We got the San Mateo pizza place right here underneath the grandstand, just on the west side of the grandstand, and just a nice little spot to chill out. This is Court 17 at USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Alexander Zverev called this Snoop Dogg's living room because of the marijuana smells that seem to be floating around the court here, either from the park right behind me, or perhaps some folks secretly having a smoke here around the court. Gotta love the cavernous Arthur Ashe Stadium, the world's largest tennis stadium. Look at the line for the honeydews. Jeez Louise. this is what last row in Arthur Ashe Stadium looks like. Nice session at the US Open. Unmatched. It's time to say goodbye to the 2023 U.S. Open. It's been an amazing 3 weeks, 2 weeks of main draw play, 1 week of qualifying round play. Just one of the world's great sporting events. And if you've never been to the U.S. Open Tennis Championships, gotta put it on the bucket list. So Randy Walker over and out from the USTA, Billie Jean King, National Tennis Center.
In a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a groovy lemon pie. The candy man, oh, the candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.